Use coming. Good. Let's get started. I can see people on my live stream, so let's get started. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the live stream of the zbit.com. You all people now have known, I guess, but there are always a new people coming over here. So for them, I have to tell that zbit is a crypto exchange platform made for the beginners. This is the one of the best beginner friendly app which you can have and which you can use for your crypto journey. Your crypto journey is much more needed at this period of a time. Why are we focusing more and more on the crypto trading, and how this trading, which was supposed to be a stock trading, stock market, crypto market, stock market has shifted to the crypto market? How and why? First, my name is Yash Pawar. and I am a live stream host over here, which is gonna take you to the crypto journey, why it is important, why you have to get yourself active in the crypto journey right now. Because the same way, in the back period of a time, we regretted that when a lot of, like, I have seen like the people who are born in 2000, 1999, or even before a little. Like 1997, 98, 97, 96, these all people, once in a lifetime, they have interacted with any medium. Like, see, I'm not discussing, I'm not telling that a person came to you or something, but we have interacted with a person or a medium. May it can be video, it can be YouTube video, it can be some posters, it can be some viral, it can be a WhatsApp share as well. A lot of time we have came across the digital currency. We have came across the path where we should have invested, where we should have put at least not a lot, but the time when it was like zero, trading less than zero in its pre-sale, when the Bitcoin was in pre-sale, a lot of a time we have came across a video that start investing in the Bitcoin. It can be, it is a new digital currency, and it can be the new next gen finance system, next gen crypto market, next gen everything. It can be the next upgraded version. But at that time, we never listened to anything. And the only thing we are left with is regret. Because at that time, just imagine, like, when Bitcoin was just in the pie, like we all had a pie era as well. Like everybody, they knew that Bitcoin was left out of their hand, and they cannot catch Bitcoin anymore because of the value it is holding right now. Okay, in that time, pie came, and everybody was focusing on pie. Why? Because everybody wanted to have Pi coin the same way they thought that it can be the next Bitcoin. And it is mining right now. And if you can mine a coin, you can have a good quantity of it, right? If you are having a good quantity of that coin, then obviously you are having a good amount of profit. Everything around the cryptocurrency depends on the quantity. Okay. If you're having Bitcoin, then even one or two Bitcoin is a lot to have as an but if that should not be like you bought it at 100K and you're selling at 100K, that is not giving you any profit. If you're buying costly, selling a little bit with a little profit, that is not going to help you at all. But other coins, which, like, for example, Ethereum right now, Ethereum is crossing its all-time high to all-time high to all-time. Okay, it is yet to cross its 2022's all-time high, which was 4,800 something or 4,500. We are very close to cross that. And I told you this one very specific thing, and record is made to break. It is never going to be like that. Market will never touch it again. It might take XYZ at one time. The time is not variable over here. It can take as much time as it can. It might can take decades. It might can take one day. It might can take 100 days, 6 months, 1 year. It can take any time, whatever it wants. But it will cross. That is for very, very sure. Why is that very, very sure? Because all the time, whenever a market is pushed above and then fall down, it is because of the liquidity concept. Whenever the market needs liquidity, and the people, also the people who have taken a majority of profit. If I bought Bitcoin at, let's say, $1, I have 1 lakh coins of Bitcoin in my hand, and that 1 lakh is too much to compare. Like, one coin is worth 1 lakh 20. Recently, what is the Bitcoin price right now? Bitcoin price is 121. 121K dollars we are having. 121K dollars. It is a huge amount. It is a huge amount for one coin. And if I have bought it in 1 rupee, $1 in that back period of time, and I'm having a lakh, and if I go today and I say, like, I want to liquidate my, let's say, 50,000 coin, I want to liquidate, it will crash the whole market. Why? Because people, I am selling it in the very high quantity. If I sell it at 121, I'm having a good amount of profit. I think this is a very good amount of profit, all time high I have reached, and I should withdraw my at least half of the 50%. I'll cash in, and 50% I'll keep it for the furthermost profit, Okay. Now in that 50%, what happens whenever people are selling? Selling is nothing other than dropping the price. We are selling. We are trying to make the market go down. That's what a technical, once you understand a chart in a technical analysis, that's what we know. But selling is nothing other than taking out money from the market. We say that selling refers to pushing down the sellers are trying to make the market go down. But what is in the back end happening? In the back end, what is happening is same exactly like, if for example, if you have a wallet, okay, in your wallet you have xyz amount of money. I'm not talking about a human worth, but your financial worth I'm talking about. Okay, if I have in my wallet, if I have, let's say, 50,000 rupees, that's my financial worth. Okay, wallet, I don't have bank accounts, I don't have properties, I don't have asset, I don't have anything. For example, there is just one person who is not having anything in his hand. He doesn't have property, asset, job, or anything, but he came across one wallet, and that, let's imagine that this is his wallet. Now in his wallet there is 50,000. That's his worth, financial worth, not a human body worth, but a financial worth. He can spend up to 50,000. That's his max level which he can sell, which he can spend. That is his worth. Okay, now if I say that he started spending it, he started spending it, spending it, spending it, spending it, spending it, spending it. Slowly, slowly, what is happening is the wallet financial worth is decreasing from 50 to 40, from 40 to 30, from 30 to 20. Now he has left 20,000 in his wallet. Is he worth 50,000 now? No. What happened? What he did? He just bought it. He just bought some XYZ. He just eat for his food, for water, for going here, for going there, whatever he spend it on. Okay. What is happening? The wallet is losing money. Who is gaining money? The sellers, the shop sellers, like who is selling, like I am selling this, the water I'm selling pizzas, I'm selling burgers, I'm selling booze, I'm selling this, I'm selling that. Those people earned money, but me, I just lost money. My wallet worth was 50,000, but now I am having just 20,000 in my wallet. Okay, now my financial worth is what? 20,000. Who gained the profit? Those sellers who are selling those things. And the one, I was a buyer at that time. Okay, I was buying from them. Did buyer had any profit till now? No, until and unless I sell. For example, if I buy XYZ amount of phone and I want to sell it, I bought it first from a seller. I bought it, I became a buyer, and then now buyer wants to sell it. So buyer will become what? Seller, and then he will earn the profit. Until and unless you sell something, you cannot have a profit. That is a very, very sure thing. Okay. Now, why we say that the market is going down at a seller's point? The same example I gave you of a wallet. Now understand this thing: market is holding xyz amount of money, because that's from, if you earn a profit, he has to give you from somewhere, obviously. So that somewhere is losing the value. I got, let's say, I invested $1,000. My profit became $1 lakh. $1 lakh is coming from where? Coming from market. Okay, I bought it first, I was a buyer and he was a seller at that time. Okay, he gained profit of $1,000. I hold it for a longer period of time. I hold it for 10 years. After 10 years, I'm coming back because I know the value of these things which I bought. The Bitcoin, the value of the Bitcoin which I bought is a lot. After 10 years, I'm coming back again to the same seller and I'm selling that I am the one who is selling. I want to sell right now, and my profit becomes $1 lakh of that 1,000. This 1 lakh is gonna, who is gonna pay me? Market. Market is losing $1 lakh worth of Bitcoin from the market. That's why the value drops in, because something is going out of the market. That is outflow. Money was inside, value was increasing. The time the money went outside the market, the value got decreased. This is a simple understanding of how The why people say like sellers make the market go down. No, sellers are not. Sellers are just taking the profit from the market. They are not trying to make the market go down. They earned a profit, they are happy with it, they are satisfied with that xyz amount of profit, and they just want to exit now. They don't want to be in the market, so but market has to pay their profit because they have been their customer, they bought it, and now they are coming back to sell. Now at the same exact point, seller actually cannot sell everything. It is impossible for a seller to sell each and everything. Why? Because sometimes what happens is, see, if you are selling, there should be someone or other person who is buying. If you come with like same example, like a 14-year-old wallet was opened of a cryptocurrency. 14-year-old wallet was open and it had 80,000 bitcoins. 80,000, out of which only 17,000 he could liquidate, and that too with a very huge firm. A firm which is having Galaxy Digital is one of the firm which is like a very top notch firm. They are having one of those things like they buy crypto as a strategy. They are just buying it and backing up with their property asset, which has been the normal corporate trends for so long time. For so long time that has become a corporate trend that every people wants to follow this one very specific trend, buy a lot, hold it for a longer period of time, wait for 5 to 6 to 10 to 10 20 years, and their company and whatever shares and whatever things, they will have a value growth because they are backing up with this. Like same way, what is this backing up looks like and why it is and how it is happening. Okay, every government, every country, you say country or you say government is one and the same thing. Okay, every country has their reserve. Why they have to have a reserve? You have seen money heist, I guess, right? That reserve is what? That reserve is like a value. Like I said, wallet has money, then that's your financial worth. Doesn't matter if you cash in, doesn't matter if you spend it, doesn't matter, it just sits in your wallet, doesn't matter that. But until and unless you have that in your wallet, that is your financial worth. Same thing what we saw in the money heist. The money heist, the Spain, the heist, which was not Royal Mint. Royal Mint was not there. The Spain, I forgot that bank's name. Governor's Bank or something. They had 5,000, 2,000, 5,000, 2,000 something kg of worth of gold in that, and they were escalating that like they were taking out that money and like not money, the gold, and they were selling it. Okay, now one thing we understood from there was that whole thing, that whole market, that whole government was having a gold reserve, and only because of that gold reserve they were financially stable. People can give loan to them, bank can give loan to them, because in the starting, as we were discussing, they were in a very financial crisis, that every market was dropping down, they were not having that much funds and every of those things to simply do the import and export as well. The only reason they could the only thing they could have was solution for that, to bring the gold to the bank, so that the other people can give them loan, the World Bank or other bank, or their financial status will be uplifted because they have no wallet, they have financial worth, so that people can give you money. Okay, same way is the market has some financial worth, and he is very very, he has, and he doesn't have insecurities. He has a lot of insecurities regarding that bank amount, whatever is coming or going, he has that thing, insecurity regarding that. He just want inflows, he just want inflows. He doesn't want outflows. Why? Because that is making the market having a loss and the other people having a profit. That is a liquidity, where you take a profit and market has to give you, or market triggers you to take money from you, and
which was not supposed to be a natural movement, but he triggered the market to fall down, to go up in whatever direction, to grab a lot of money from you people. Liquidity concept talks about one very specific thing, that market needs people money. Either you have two options for that. Either you can do investment, which you are doing, investment for spot, future, doesn't matter where you are investing. Okay, investment. Or other thing, a market can create uncertainty in the movements, because at the end, at the very end, I'll be very blunt about it and I'll be very frank about it, that market is controlled. To be very fair, market is controlled. They can drop the market, they can uplift the market, they can make a sideways market, they can make a downtrend market, they can make an uptrend market. The whole market which we see, we are just observer. Just imagine like it is one of those PDF or one of those sheet which is view only. We have shared it, right? Until unless I give you access, an editor access or some other access, until unless then what you can do is just observe. That's what we do. This whole thing, the whole market is right now an Excel sheet which is just view only. We can only observe and interpret what is happening, what may can happen. That's all we can do. The editor, the one person who is creating the market, creating as in see, like nobody can create a market, but control is possible. Now they know how to shift, because at the end what we are watching is a digital. Every digital thing can be hacked. Every each and every digital thing is has a possibility to have a hack. It can be hacked. Some are very easy, some are very hard, but it is possible. That is one thing I'll be telling you for sure. So this digital thing which we observe, it can be manipulated very easily. This manipulation is done because at the end, see, for example, if I tell you uh, facebook Facebook has a lot of users, like a lot of users, a lot. If the Facebook's IT team, Facebook's the main team I'm talking about, if the Facebook IT team wants to, if they see like some person has reported that this is doing some illegal thing, they are doing scamming and they are doing this and they are doing, they verify. How they verify? Do they know that guy's password, ID password? No, but they still can access it because they are IT team. They are the one who created it. It's same way like once we believe the same thing, like God has an all authority over human. He can do whatever, whenever and however and at whatever time he can do. Why? Because we believe that he created us and he is a higher priority, a higher power, higher authority, and he can do it at whatever time, whenever he sees, whatever he can think. Like he wants to make it rain, he can make it rain. He wants to make me shrink, he can make me shrink. He wants to make me bigger, he can make me bigger. That kind of stuff I'm talking about. A person and higher authority who has created, a person and higher authority who is in an upper management has always and always has a control over the people who are down over there. Investors are the, like in the hierarchy, if I talk about in the whole market, investors are in the bottom, the most bottom. From there the hierarchy will start. Investors, blah 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 blah, market, like the whole hierarchy will start. We are always will be in the bottom because we are in the view only. Other person who has a special preference are the big players. Big players, why they have special preference? Because at the end, at the very end, I will tell you, I will give you very simple example and I will make you understand what is, how money actually gains power. College has, not college example, yeah, I can give college example. Like college has a lot of trustees. Who are these trustees? These are a big business people who wants to find a way to launder their money from XYZ, whatever it can be. They can open a college, they can open a chain of brand, they can open a chain of this, chain of that, whatever. Now these people, they need one system which can take their money, circle it, take some percentage from it and return back a little white stuff. Obviously nothing is done for free. You cannot just give 1 lakh million 1 million and tell them I need 1 million back. No, obviously there might be some percentage cut from that person who is helping you do that, and he will give you the rest of the amount. Same what happens in the trustee and the charity and every of the steps. They look for the people who are having a big donors. The donor, do you really believe that people just want to give money? There are. I'm not denying that. I'm not denying that. That there are not those people out there who are good heart people who are good at heart and they want to do like society stuff and society uplift and blah 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 stuff, but majority I'm talking about. Okay, now this every businessman is a businessman at the very end. He is donating money at the end to whitewash it. Now a lot of big players in the market, what they do, they have given a very huge money pool in the market. Just imagine if you are a owner of a market. Nobody is an actual owner of the market. I'm never telling you that a singular person is an owner of the market, but there might be a group of people, group of something, group of. Okay, now this group of people, once they are seeing the inflows, like BlackRock CEO who became a very recently an ETF for the cryptocurrency, he had one very specific thing that he had a very good connection with financial sector people, the most wealthiest wealthiest people out there in the world. He is having inflows in the market of 1.17 billion in a day time frame. In a day he is having that kind of inflows. The small inflows like 500 million, 600 million, he's not even counting those millions. Just imagine if, where is all this money going on? Obviously it is coming in one particular something. Obviously it is coming in one particular, let's say one particular place. I won't say bank account, I won't say anything. So it, from anywhere, if I have to send you, I need two things: and start point and an end point. Okay, if I gave my money to BlackRock CEO, obviously BlackRock CEO is not carrying that huge 1 billion amount of money in his pocket. Obviously is putting it somewhere. Now this whole thing becomes the big players money, combined money together becomes one very huge pool. That pool, which is not of a water, but a pool of a money, dollars and dollars and dollars of money. It won't be even a pool. It will, you will look like it's a lake, a big pond or big lake filled with a top thing, like a whole top thing is filled, and you never know what is the depth of thing, depth of that lake. It will be filled with money, just money, just money, just money. Out of that, whatever profit we earn goes from there. Whatever loss they have goes from there. Whatever things they have goes from there. It is not like mm, value increasing doesn't mean that it is growing money by himself. Obviously the demand is increasing, and at the like for example, if I have one diamond, red diamond. Okay, red diamonds are very expensive, plus they are very rare in the world right now, because red diamonds are, that's that, they are gone, they are gone from the existence. Now whatever is in the circulation is out there. Okay, now if I have a red diamond, I bought it in very cheap price in the back period of time, and right now I want to sell it in a very high period of price. Did that diamond grow the money to me? No, the demand, the value made it grow. Now if I have to sell it, that person should be willing to pay me that much amount, that he looks that this thing, red diamond, is actually valued at, if I'm asking 1 billion, it's actually valued more than 1 million in the far most future. Right now I can pay the small amount to him, in 5 to 10 years maybe I can get 2 billion from it, 1 billion profit for me. Okay, now money is going from where? From the diamond, from the market, from the bank. Then money is going from where? Money is going from our hard earned money. This is our pocket. That's where the money is going from. Because we, the people, valued that thing to be extreme. The same way Bitcoin happened. Okay. Bitcoin is just like it's same ways. Like for example, if I have to very give, I don't have pen and paper over here. I would have just wrote, like for example, if I say if there is a paper on my hand and I wrote one on it. Okay, now I wrote it. Just imagine for a very, very second that I am the most expensive. No, I'm not. I'm the most. What it would make me have this thing the most. Okay, got it. Consider that I am an alien. I am not from the earth. I came from very far planet. I came, I took a pen, I took a paper, and I just wrote one. That's all. That paper has no value. You know how much paper values at. You can get a full book for 30 rupees. One single page can be 0.0000 kind of worth of paper. That pen can be worth of 3 rupee, 10 rupee, max to max 100 rupee pen. Okay, max to max. Now I just took that unworthy paper, the pen, and I just drew one. And I am the alien. I am not from the earth. Now that paper is going to hold so much value, which is nothing. As a human, if there was any other human, if any other people who have just done the same thing, that I just took a paper, I wrote one on it, and I used to give it, sell it, it won't even sell for even 1 penny or 0.000. It won't sell. It is worthless, null, zero. That's the value. But if some alien wrote it, that would go on the auction, because that is an artifact now. Some extraterrestrial animal came and wrote one on the paper, and just because it is wrote by the alien, so what is having the value? Is that paper having a value? No. Is that number having a value? No. Then who is putting the value? It's us. Bitcoin goes up when we give the value. Bitcoin falls down when we take the value. Any other coin, Ethereum, Solana, XRP, it gains value when we think, we demand, we do it. All the money going up, all the Bitcoin prices, Ethereum prices, Solana prices, XRP prices, any time when there is all-time high, when there is market going up in uptrend and everything, that is us who is having and giving a value. Okay, that value can be triggered in whatever way. There are manipulation as well. Obviously there are manipulation in between in the market. That was just an example of an alien thing. Like it, the paper is not having value, not that one person, but just because that person made it, that's why it will sell for billions, millions. Okay, nobody can put a price on it. That kind of value it will become. But money at the end is going from where? It's going from people's pocket, because they are putting the value on that item, that high extreme. Same way now in the market, there is just one very specific point, that manipulation. Once a big player buys it, he is buying it at a very huge price with a huge quantity. Extreme buy is gonna make you haven't seen that movie. I would have given you that example of the movie, but you haven't seen that movie, so it's fine. So extreme value can be manipulated. As big player is putting a very huge amount in the market, very huge amount in the market, it's like you cannot imagine what kind of investment they do. We cannot even think, we don't even think that that can be my profit. Their investment, we don't even think that that can be my profit. That kind of investment they put. Now with this much value given to that one coin, obviously the value is going to increase, because big player, to be very, very fair, is powerful only and only because of the money. At the very end, they are common people, they are normal people, like you, like me. They are citizens. Like if you consider Ambani, yes, he's the richest Indian, but the at the very end, if you take out his money, his company, his everything, he's a citizen of India, same like me, same like you, same like everybody out there. What is differentiating him from us is money, because he is having a value that. But if I take those things out, he's a citizen of India. He goes for the vote. He has the same rights as I do. A little different because of money. Anything can be bought with money. That is, like, we have seen the world that anything can be bought with money. So whenever this big player who is having a huge amount of money, when they put money into something, obviously that money is that value, that item, even if like I told you, I gave you example, that paper was having no value, that pen, one number on the paper has no value all at all, but still we buy it. Like the same Bitcoin right now. Bitcoin, where can you use Bitcoin? Are there any uses of Bitcoin? Ethereum, Solana, for a normal citizen I'm talking about. I'm not denying that yes, it has a lot of futuristic value, because we have found a loophole to eradicate the system of banking plus those for government, eradicate those system, both system we have to eradicate. That's why we made a connection, direct connection with people, person to person. It can be bank to person, it can be not bank, sorry, company to person, b2b, p2p, b2p, p2b, whatever it is, whatever it can be that direct without having a middle person in between. Okay, so but right now, as a citizen, we have no use and other than an artifact, other than a showpiece, other than something which is wow, like a diamond, like a gold, like a something like that. Same way, like if you don't believe me, we still use paper currency. That paper currency has no value. Okay. But just because the government has said that from today we will believe that this thing will be 10. Before that, they used to give silver, gold worth of that XYZ amount. Like if you go by the Indian coins or any coins you are having, $1 coin, $2 coin, that means $1 worth of silver, $1 worth of gold, $1 worth of bronze, or whatever that coins are made from, that thing will be given, compensate. $1 worth of silver they gave. Now you have silver which is worth of $1, so you gave that coin to that person. Okay, $1 transaction has been done. But when the paper transaction came, paper has no value. Paper has no value compared to $10. There is $100 written on the paper. Do you really believe that piece of paper, if I go on selling, if doesn't have $100 thing, it will be sold at $100? It won't even sell at $1. It won't even sell at 50 pills. It has no value at all. Goro Ingle, what's up? What's up? Hello, Goro Ingle, what's up? Welcome to the live stream of the Zibit.com. Thank you so much for joining this live stream. Thank you so much for being a part of this live stream. Qui pasa la español? Lala. Lala español. Lala español. Okay. So, if you see that Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana is rising, that is only because of us who is giving value to it. Okay. And if we are giving value to something, that means that it is gonna go up. How can we find out if a person, if that coin is having a value or not? Big players investment. If money, if it is bought with bigger money, yes, the value is getting bigger. Simple. Very, very simple. Okay. Gypsy outside Pushkar. You didn't do schooling? Such an old meme came across Gaurav Day. Such old meme. Very old meme. Lala Espanol. Yesterday, I told you that we are having a bullish, we can observe a bullish pennant pattern. And can you see what amount of profit, what amount of market has went up from that side? 3.29% the market shifted up from that exact bullish pennant which I told you that it is going to have a breakout. You can clearly see. So it is, even though the whole Excel sheet in front of us is just an view only, but with this view only, we can actually predict so many things. We can predict your future. We can predict if you're going to be rich or if you're going to be poor. We can do all those kind of stuff from this one Excel sheet which we are having. I think it's an Excel sheet only. Yeah. It has those table like blocks as well, everything. Hmm. Anthony. It's you who are the Anthony. Have you forgot yesterday what happened with you? I'm like, please, please. I don't have to tell you what happened yesterday with you. You know who is Anthony over here. And if you have any doubt, even today, if you feel that you have a doubt that who is Anthony, I believe that you should come after 3. After 3. Dubai 3 means you're 4:30. 4:30 I'll meet you. Okay? 4:30. After 3 in Dubai, 4:30 in India. Let's meet, and you know where to meet. I'll come at that same exact ground with a river in between separating you and me. Anthony. Anthony. Yeah, so yesterday what we saw, yesterday we saw the market was in a very bullish, no, it was like just Ethereum was bullish, not the BTC. But at that point, BTC, I spotted that a market is actually giving us a bullish pennant chart pattern. Now, bullish pennant chart pattern. If you want to know more regarding this, it's very simple. It will have, bullish pennant will have a flag pole first. Pole is like a big player investment, nothing other than a pole is nothing other than a big player invested, because the straight market going up is not possible by the retailers. Okay, retailers cannot do that. Who can do it? Only the big player can make the market go straight up or straight down, because their money has that value. Okay, it's instant thing. Like same way, for example, if I have to give you, if I have to reach to point A and I have to reach to, I'm at the B. If I have a direct money, if I have a lot of money, I will take a direct route, that is maybe a private jet, private plane, or something. I'm direct, I can reach. But if I'm a normal person, I have a normal citizen, I don't have that much amount of money, I'll have to take the whole routes like this, like this, like this, and then I may reach. Same way, market, because they have very huge money, it went straight up. with huge money, instant. But with us, instant is not there. We have to suffer, and slowly, ages by after ages might we go and touch over there. Ages after ages. But they can have it in one single day, in one single minute or anything. Okay, cool. So bullish pennant. The start of the bullish pennant starts from making a flag pole, which is a heavy investment from a from a big player. First heavy investment. After this heavy investment, we need the market to make sideways. Sideways created by who? Sideways created by the retailers. Obviously, in that, resistance should be gradually falling and support should be gradually increasing. Both are having a tight fight over here. Support is also rising, resistance also falling. Resistance is making fall by who? Quickly selling is happening. Support is rising by who? Quick buyings are happening. Quick selling, quick buying. Quick selling, quick buying. After that, we get a breakout. See, even I don't understand the concept of the chart patterns. Sometime I really have a very huge questions for it. Like there are so many questions regarding chart pattern which I want to ask to his creator or owner, like how it is happening, why it is happening, and how is it possible that it is happening. Like everybody can see a pole, everybody can see a flag. After that breakout, a big player will enter. Why big player didn't finish his investment right here? Why he waited for a pattern to form? Why he waited for a people to enter? Because this bullish pennant pattern is not meant for few people to know. It is public knowledge. It is like everybody knows it. So why they wait for such kind of scenario? And if they believe that resistance is falling, support is also rising, they both are having a good amount of fight, and after that fight they meet up at a very close. Now one strength is gonna go wrong. Some one person's strength is gonna weak and majority is gonna shift to buy side and the buy is gonna happen. But we have also taught that retailers cannot make a uptrend. Their money is very less. Even if we collect the whole majority, still we cannot do it. Then how? Then how? Do the big player wait for such moment, like okay, I will wait for a bullish pennant to form, and at this point of the breakout I will give a crossover and I will go for an buy moment? Do they wait for such moment? I don't believe it. There are questions like how chart pattern is repeating itself, and how come it is repeating itself? Because this repeating is like one shot money for everybody. You just have to spot it and you can just make money. But yeah, sometimes chart pattern doesn't work, sometimes doesn't work. Okay, but to be very fair, like how? See, we had a breakout, just retailers are there, a little market went down. From there, can you see a very huge up movement? Created by who? Big player. Why big player waited for a chart pattern to form? My very first question. Second question, why he didn't make the whole movement in one go? In this one go, he could have made the whole movement up till here. No, but he had a little cooling period. Cooling period is required for what? Do they like intentionally create a chart patterns? Like intentionally they are creating, or it is a natural behavior which we see in the market? Natural, so I don't feel it is a natural behavior. Really, it is hard to believe that it is a natural behavior in the market. I don't know. We can't find the answers. But yesterday, yes, I saw a bullish pennant. If you have to observe a bullish pennant, it's simple. Big players buying makes a pole. Resistance should be falling and support should be rising. Falling, rising. Falling, rising. Somewhere around here, you will have a breakout, and this is a continuous chart pattern. Okay. Continuous chart pattern means what? The trend is continuing. It is not falling down. It is not reversing. It is not happening anything. It is continuing. Up will give up. Down will give down. Continuing. Exact same thing will happen. We had an uptrend. Again, uptrend will come. Same. Okay. So this is one of the continuous chart pattern which usually comes. Very usually. And I have observed this pattern, this bullish pennant pattern to be there at all the all-time high. Whenever the market wanted to reach all-time high, we have seen a bullish pennant pattern over there. Either it is a bullish pennant or it is a bullish flag. That's all. These two patterns are the most common pattern out there in the market, which gives you a continuous flow. Whenever you spot either bullish pennant or a bullish flag pattern in the market, you will have this thing like, okay, now I'm having a continuous trend. A possible, a very good uplift can be there. But why these people? I am still having that question. It irritates me whenever I can't find answer of something. It irritates me. Why big player buys only and only after the chart formation? Okay. So yesterday we had a very good trade, breakout, such good movement. If you want to have such kind of movements in a trading, a very good movement, and you want to capture such kind of movement, you want to gain profit from such kind of movement, then you have to very simply, you have to come on this live stream, because I teach about each and everything. I talk about the crypto market, I talk about the technical analysis, market analysis, and all those chart patterns and every of the stuffs which can help you, in understanding the market and breaking out. Okay. Anything? I'm just observing if I can see something right now. XYZ amount of. No. Cool. Other than this, there are few things which a beginner should know, because obviously there are a lot of beginners tries to learn regarding market but fails because there are so much things to learn. I will filter out some stuffs for you. First, you need to know regarding news. News are very important, because it will act like a forecast for us. Like, this might happen, this might happen, this can happen, and if something has happened, why was that? It will tell us the reasons as well. Everything is can news can tell you each and everything. Any global politics, any trade change, anything which is having an effect on the market, in a negative way, in a positive way, due to our global politics, war situation, or the tariff attacks, such kind of things, which imbalances and uncertainty in a trades. Okay, that has a positive and a negative impact on the market. Jan 2025. In Jan 2025, we saw what? In Jan 2025, we saw the market had a tariff attack. Not the market, but the global politics trades. Trade from one country to another, to another, to another, to another. Everything caused by one middle person, America. Okay. Now he took this tariff, this tariff, this tariff, this tariff, this tariff, this tariff, this tariff. Everybody had an imbalance in the trades. Obviously, with the increase of tariff, people would want to stop and hold their trade because they are having a loss there. With this thing, when they are having a lot of tariffs attack, the whole global market was falling down. It had no relation with the market, no relation, but still it fall down. Why? Sentiment, sentiment of people. News is not a reason for a market to fall down, but the people, people's sentiment makes the market fall down or go up. People's sentiment. If people's sentiment is not affected by any news, then we will have sideways market and a big player jumping up for it now. Sideways market, people jumping up for it now. Got it? Why news is important? Because it helps you understand people's sentiment. People's sentiment is necessary for you to understand because that's what majority of people are going to do when they see in a market. Okay. People's sentiment is very necessary for buy side, for sell side, for any side. Second, market analysis, or some people call it as a technical analysis as well. In technical analysis, everything comes being an expert at understanding this Excel sheet. Market is a complete Excel sheet, only view only. Okay, this is only view only. We can only observe. We cannot change, we cannot manipulate, we cannot do anything. We can draw it, but this is drawing is personal drawing. This drawing is not able to see to all over the world. It is only seen on my window. Only I can do it and I can see it. You can see it through my window. But if you open your trading view, this same drawing is not happening there. So this is personal. This manipulation is not a manipulation. Okay, it's just drawings which I am doing over here. Okay, so technical analysis or market analysis talks about understanding this complete view only format in a very deep way so that you can predict what may can happen in future. What do we have for predict? We have past, we have present, and we have present continuous. We have PPPC. PPPC we have past, present continuous. We have to predict what a future holds for us. Future holds profit or future holds loss for us. This past, present, and present continuous are nothing other than the data provided by the market of green candle in the form of candles. These are the candles which has the formation. One side you will see prices, other side downside you will see the timing. Price and timing will collaborate together and will create one candle. This candle represents that at that time, at that moment, how many people bought and how many people sold. That's all. In Excel sheet, you can only see the buying and the selling. But The analyst, obviously, when once you talk about technical analysis, understanding the whole market from candles to chart to everything. At the very end, the chart is the one which comes in use, but candles will help you to understand what big candle means, what small candle means. Like basic candles are the basic and chart are little advanced, so you need to know the basics to reach to the advance. Okay. In technical analysis, you can also add your strategies like SMC. I really believe SMC is one of the best strategy. Finding out these people we have to find out the big players, one and the only big players we have to find out. That's all. That's all. Third comes is big player. Big player tracking is possible because of the blockchain system. Blockchain is a transparent system. There is nothing hidden in blockchain. Okay. So with this thing, where are the big player? What kind of coin they are holding? What kind of money they are having? Where are they investing? Which coins are they interested in? Everything you can gather this information of gmgn.io. This is the website. In I need to use VPN for accessing that website, but other than this, you can like other people can observe it. You can observe it. Other people can see it. If you want to use VPN, you can use VPN. But this gmgn.io, is that website which can help you to analyze a market at a one point where big players are. Where are these big players? Where are they putting money? And why do we have to track them? Because they are the only one which is controlling, which is making the crypto market run. Doesn't matter the direction. The one who gives a direction to the market is big player. Okay, so we need to track these people. We need to find strategies for helping, and we need to find. See, big player can have this thing as well. Like big player can be. You can find out from their news. You can find from that website. You can find out by the strategies. SMC strategies made to find the big institutional people money. Okay, nothing other than that. So we can find it out by so many other options. It's not just one very specific option. It has so many different options where you can find it out. Okay. Fourth, liquidity concept. Why liquidity concept? There are so many concepts, but why liquidity is the most important? Because this is the exact place. Liquidity is exact that one place where market will make you lose money, and we don't want to lose our money. That's an exact place this liquidity concept comes from. The market is trying to make your market is trying to make you lose because that's their profit. Like I told you, I've explained you this one very specific thing, that market loss is basically outflow going to who? Outflow is going to people, people's profit. Okay, this is market loss. Market loss is what? Outflow. Outflow is nothing else than market money is going out of the market, going to where? Going to people's profit. Like people's having some account, blah 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 kind of stuff. They got XYZ amount of profit and they are enjoying that profit. This is market loss. Market profit. Market profit is what? Inflow. How much money is coming inside the market? Inflow. Now this inflow is coming from where? It's coming from people. People's investment, or I don't have space for or. People's investment or people's stop loss, which is nothing other than your loss. This is whole liquidity concept in a very simplest manner. I just gave you a definition, an outer look, an outer shell, an outer layer of what liquidity concept means. Markets profit, inflows. Inflows can happen from two different things. It can be from investment or it can be from a people's stop loss. Like wherever our stop loss is hit, market will try to come. For example, this is my stop loss. Market is going somewhere around here. My buy position is acted over here. My stop loss I kept. Now market is going up, 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 up. And sudden downfall will come. It will cut my stop loss. It will tap into my stop loss. Market had a profit because that's the money is gone. It's gone where? Obviously, like I told you, one pool. There is a one huge lake pool, whatever you call it. A money is filled with it. Just money, just so much of money. Every loss goes to that pool, every investment goes to that pool, everything goes to that pool. The more a pool gets bigger, the more value of that XYZ coin gets bigger. Okay, so these are the four things which everybody should know when they are going for as a beginner. As a beginner, when you go, you should be knowing such stuffs compulsorily. Now,
Zibit. Like every beginner should know regarding those four steps of the market. Not just those, but you should also know regarding Zibit. Buy Zibit because Zibit is offering you something which not other people are offering you. A free tokens of Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, XRP, or the meme coins. It depends on the luck what you get. Okay, now how and where, from where you can get those things, from where you can have those XYZ amount of free tokens which Zbit is offering to all of their new users. It is not for specific people. Okay, it is for each and everybody who out there has never downloaded the Zbit. This is your opportunity to come to our platform and get free cryptocurrency for free of course without even asking any amount to it, without even have to pay anything, without even have to do anything. You can just simply come to our platform, start doing your like all the procedure like registration, KYC and blah blah stuff, and you will be with every step you will be receiving your free token and also a chance to make it more grow. I will explain you each and everything, but for first let me just share you the link to download. Mhm. Okay. That's the link which I've shared to all of the people in the chat. You have to tap on that link and you it will direct you to the Play Store to download the app. Okay. You have to tap in, it will direct you to the Play Store. You can download the app from there. Okay. And after that, the first step which you need to do is sign up. Okay. This will be worth over $1,200 bonus for new users. Get your first
ever crypto asset at zbit.com. Each and everything you can see over here. You just have to, first step is registration. Okay. Each and like I told you, each and every step is gonna give you XYZ amount of money. You will be receiving money at every step. Not money, free tokens and chance to make it grow as well. So first chance is by putting your country code, email, password, and just click on it and sign up. That's all you have to do. That's all. Nothing else. That's all you have to do. You just have to sign up, and then you just have to, you will get your first ever free spin. This is a free spin. Out of this free spin, as you can see, there are eight thing out there, eight options for free tokens. Option number one, Bitcoin. Option number two, XRP. Three, Ethereum. Four, Solana. Five, Dogecoin, Pepe Coin, Shiba Inu, and blah 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 kind of stuff. Everything you can clearly see at this point. Now everything is free. Now it depends on what you get, because it's a lucky spin. In that lucky spin, you might be getting out of this eight and one option. That is your free token from a Zbit. That was first thing. Rather than giving that deposit amount, because people used to give deposit amount at the first. Okay, but we believe that deposit, you are doing investment for what? Yeah, like you are putting investment. You are doing a trading for what? You are doing trading and investment for earning a cryptocurrency. So rather than giving you deposit, I mean, where there is a chance for you to maybe have it, maybe don't have it. So rather than that, we can just give you the most valuable item out there right now in the world is crypto asset. So that's why we are offering each and everybody out there, the all the new users. Okay, new users, do not forget new users. All the new users are gonna get the first ever crypto asset from Zbit. First step, registration, and you will be getting the free spin. In that free spin, you will be receiving your first crypto asset straight. Okay, no terms, no condition. After that, second step, obviously I cannot show you the second step, but because I have to complete the first and I've already completed, I need a new number and a blah blah kind of stuff. So once you complete the first step, it will direct you somewhere around here, something like this you will see, and you will see a spin over here. You have to do the spin, it will be done, and from there, yeah, I cannot show you those options, but somewhere around here you will get the second step, which is KYC. You have to complete your KYC to get the double bonus reward. Now, double bonus reward sounds so interesting, and it is an interesting. Plus, it gives you so many big, huge value. Now, this value, this double bonus reward, is not gonna be what. This double bonus reward is not gonna be like, it's same like 1+1. It's same like buy one get one free, exactly the same, because in the first registration you got one free token. That exact token, if you get in the second step after doing a KYC, you will receive a double bonus reward, that is making that coin 1+1. Basically, you, if for example, if you get one BTC, now then next, in the next bonus, in the next step, you will be getting two BTC, one plus one more, in a total you have two BTC. Got it? In that way. Third step is deposit money, because obviously as an investment firm, as an like financial sector firm, where we are a crypto exchange platform where you have to come and do trading. For trading, you need a capital account. Capital account is not your bank account. It is little different. That capital amount is like separated from your bank account, so that you can use that exact money to do trading. Okay, so for that you have to deposit a capital account, $10 or more than that. $10, how much in INR? 900 INR, 900 INR. That's all. 900 rupees, 900 rupees. If I have to tell you in Hindi, it's 900 rupees. That's all it is. It's just 900 INR you have to deposit, and you will be receiving the one of the best reward out there. What is the one of the best reward out there? What is it? One of the best reward out there is talking about getting a surprise multiplier. What is surprise multiplier? Surprise multiplier is like, for example, if I have one, and I receive a surprise multiple of 5. So 1 multiplied by 5 becomes 5. If I have a surprise multiple I received of 50, I have 1 multiplied by 50 becomes 50. So this is how a surprise multiplier will work. Now you will say it's same like double bonus reward. What's the fun in it? The fun is the profit. The surprise multiplier is not going to start from 1, it's not going to start from 2, it's not going to start from 3, or it's not going to start from 4. The surprise multiplier is going to start from 5 and it can go up to 100. Can you imagine that it can start from 5 and it can end up by 100? That amount of value you can increase of your first ever crypto asset. Surprise multiplier is just going to multiply that XYZ thing into this whatever number you will be getting on the surprise multiplier. Then why wait? Why doing? Did I ask you to do extraordinary stuff or something like that? No, I just asked you to do the very simple mandatory step. It's same way like if I tell you that there is one job interview which is going to give you 1 lakh worth of salary, okay? But for that, I will also give you the time you reach to the interview. There are few steps you need to complete. If you complete those steps, once you come in front of me for interview, I'll be giving 5,000. What are those steps? First, you have to wake up from the bed. Second, you have to brush your teeth. Third, you have to get up fresh, dress up. Fourth, you have to come by walk. If it doesn't matter, you have to travel. You can come by cycle, you can come by bike, you can come by cab, you can come by flight, you can come by helicopter, with whatever medium you want to come. You will come. How many steps you completed? 4 steps. Here is your 5,000 rupees for that. These are mandatory ones. To come to an interview, obviously you have to wake up. Nobody's gonna give your interview by sleeping. You have to wake up dead. Okay. After that, you have to obviously get freshen up. Nobody wants to look shit in front of interview. They want to give impression. So obviously you have to do all those kind of stuff. Then for doing those stuff, they are giving you a payment. So Zibit, they are doing the same stuff. They're doing exactly the same stuff. They're doing exactly the same stuff. It's like nobody's telling them that these are the mind. Even I am not telling them. That is totally fine. They are making fool of themselves. Let them make a fool of themselves. Who cares? So these are the mandatory steps which anybody has to do. Like once you open an app, you have to register. Big deal. You have to do your KYC in the financial stuff. You just have to give your identification proof, Aadhaar card, PAN card, drivers, anything. Obviously, for start doing trading, you have to deposit. Big deal. For that, they are giving you crypto asset. Grab all those offers until unless Zbit gets to know that what they are doing. The time they realize that they have made such a huge mistake for doing such simple stuff, at least they should have tell you slap 5 people. Then I'll give you this. Slap 10 people, I'll give you this. Slap your boss, I will give you this. I would have accepted it. But for just having a mandatory stuff, that's a free money for all of you people. So make sure that you are grabbing this opportunity, completing these 3 mandatory steps: registration, KYC, deposit. That's all, and get 3 rewards. First ever crypto asset from this option. Second, make it double, and third, have a chance to make it from 5x to 100x. All is an opportunity, a very huge opportunity. It's same opportunity which came in the very back period of a time, 5 to 6, 7 years ago, when the Bitcoin was trading at a very low price, and then boom, 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 it went up, went up, went up, went up, went up, and never ever came down to 4,000, 3,000, 1,000, $2. Never came down. Don't miss this opportunity. This is also one of those newser which will never ever come back. If you are a new, and I will also tell you one trick. If you want to have, like, see, if you have a joint family, best thing, every people in your family can open this with their number or email address, because everybody has their own email address, everybody has their own phone number. So by doing that, you can just simply download in each and everybody of your family. If you're having joint family, if you're having a friends group, if you're having a family, you can download in there. Everybody, no, it's not like from one family one person will get. No, everybody in your family is gonna get free crypto asset. Rather than just increasing your own value, you can increase a bigger quantity value. Simple. Because in cryptocurrency, having few quantity is not a profit, but having a big quantity, huge quantity, is a profit. So if you want to have a huge profit, if you want to have a huge profit, big profit, then please make sure that you are going for a bigger quantity. Download in your all of the families, friends, and blah 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 kind of people. Okay, this is Zbit for all of you people. Now, do not forget to download from my link. Okay, my link is necessary. What we can see today in the market. Let's try to take some trades. We'll wait for some. We'll try to take some trades in the market. A second.
Okay, found it. I found you a news to share with your people. So, in total, crypto market value has increased. Like, oh no, wait. Yeah. In total, the crypto market value has rise by nearly 2%, reaching 4.13 trillion. This is mainly due to the strong moves by the Bitcoin and the Ethereum, the two largest cryptocurrency out there. Bitcoin nears at 1022 k dollars. 122 k dollars. Bitcoin rose 3% to 121 k dollar, getting close to a new all-time high. The boost came after El Salvador passed a law allowing investment bank to legally hold Bitcoin and other digital assets. So banks started buying it. Wow. This bank must have, where is it? This bank must have at least 15 millions in capital, client with at least 2,50,000 to invest. Michael Seller, a strong BTC supporter, encouraged people to keep buying, saying, if you don't stop buying, you won't stop making money. Expert opinions. Bitcoin could trade between 1,15,000 to $1,40,000 in the short term. Okay, an average price. Ethereum's eyes is on 4,500. Ethereum rose by 1.5% to 4,295 after gaining 20% in a single week. The growth is driven by a huge demand from the big investor institution. Why? I have given you reason for that as well. Because right now, BTC is like gone from our hand from a lot of institutional people as well. Investing in BTC is a foolish move if you have like that kind of money which you can buy 1,000, 10,000, 20,000, 1 lakh, 50,000 kind of BTC. Go for it. Go for it, because in the long term fund you can have a profit. But if you don't have this quantity, if you don't have money to buy such kind of quantity, then investing in BTC spot. I'm investing as in like you buy and you hold it spot. I'm not talking about futures and blah. Okay, investing in BTC might be a wrong move, because it is gone. It's like such a huge price for one single coin. You cannot have such huge money to invest. But rather than that, people are doing what? People are going for Ethereum because Ethereum is right now a second number. Okay, second number in the Ethereum is still at 4K. It has a very huge potential to reach 10K, 20K, 30K, 40K, 50K, 60K. It has huge potential for this much money. Ethereum, because a lot of coins are forming from Ethereum blockchain, not from the BTC blockchain. So Ethereum has that opportunity that it can go up to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 kind of K value, but time. It will require time. Ethereum is a slow grower. It is not growing fast. It is growing slow compared to the BTC. But now most of the institutional people have started giving their attention to the Ethereum. So maybe the growth of Ethereum will become fast. Okay, the cycle might start running fast. Okay. So the growth is driven by huge demand from the big investor institution. Ethereum hasn't been in high since 2021. Export could rise between 4,000 and 4,600, supported by the rising ETF investment. Strong fundamentals in the interest from both DeFi and traditional finance, uh, institutional corporate adoption, companies holding Ethereum. 17 public companies now hold 1.7 million worth of Ethereum over 7.5 billion. Top holders: Bitmine Emergence Technology holding 8 lakh 33,133 Ethereum. Sharpling Gaming holding 5 lakh 21,939 BTC, Ethereum, and Coinbase is holding 1 lakh 36,782 Ethereum. Sharpling is expanding its Ethereum holding with 200 million stock offering. Ethereum ETF sees a big inflows. BlackRock's ETHA ETF received 254 million in one day. It now manages over 12.3 billion worth of Bitcoin's whole market cap is 4 point something trillion. That alone ETF, which came just now, just now. It's like came very like recently, 5 to 6 months before, even less than that, 3 to 4 months before it came, and it is now holding 12.3 billion worth of everything. Over ETFs from Grayscale, Bitwise, Van Eck, Franklin also growing steadily. Market sentiment, social media. Social media is showing more positive energy around the crypto. Obviously, hashtag buying, hashtag bullish are rising. Bearish negative mentions have dropped by 50%. Warning: too much excitement, which can cause FOMO, fear of missing out. Okay, so from retail trader may cause a short-term pullback. Crypto price outlook: Bitcoin 121 could move between 115 to 140 as well. Okay, could move between that range. Ethereum is right now trading at 4,247, which can move up to 4,500 as well. So with this inflows, ETF inflows, corporate buying and government support with Salvador, the crypto market is looking strong, but traders are watching closely to see if this momentum can continue. So that was the news which I wanted to share with you all people. Okay. So yes, ETF. Did any single news talked about area talked about retail investment, retail investor? Nothing. It is institution ETF. They both are big players. ETF is a platform. It's not a one person. Okay, but in ETF, a lot of only big player comes to put their money. They don't go for the public platforms. They go for ETFs. Now, they never talk.
in the news you can never see that retail investors are rising, that's why market is going up. Never, never, ever, never, ever can happen. All people are just talking about ETFs inflows, which is caused by big player, and institutional people is caused by big player. Also, the bank that El Salvador, now a lot of bank is gonna start investing. So yes, we can see that whenever the market is dipping, we should go for buying situation on that, because banks have huge money to hold. They will try to create their own this thing, reserve funds. So for that we need to buy to have profit. Okay, cool people. I'm taking 15-minute break. After 15 minute, I will come back and we'll do market analysis and try to take some trade. Cool. Till that time, bye bye.
Hello. Let's try to find some entries for us. XRP. So, no 15-minute chart. Let's go for 1 hour. In 1 hour, you can actually find the very perfect way of market analysis. Higher the time frame, better the opportunity for entry and understanding of the market. If you are not having a good opportunity for entry, then that means you are on the low time frame. You can enter at a low time frame, but find opening in a higher time frame. Okay. So fair value gap, which market has tested twice, one time, two time, where we are right now. From here, market can take a support and go up. Okay. If market breaks below this fair value gap, then we have another fair value gap right here. So two fair value gaps we are having, FEG, FEG, Two fair value gaps. Okay. Cool. Other than that, supply zone. From exactly the supply zone. Okay, we can find we have a very small target for us. This is a supply zone from where you can clearly see the market has dropped many times. Okay. We'll let the market fall as much as it wants. We'll let the market fall. We won't disturb the falling of the market, but we will enter when it starts rising. This is the one supply zone from where the supply started. Market fall down completely. Again went up to that specific zone. Market came, supply, fall down, try to go up, fall down, then came till this point. Again touch that thing, but fall down, fall down. Yes. So if the market jumps from here, where it can go, till here it can go. That is our a target, because we need a target for us to enter in the market. If we don't have target, then what's the point? What's the point, guys? What's the No, I thought that it is making a bullish flag pattern, but no. Let's go on 4 hours to check if it is actually kind of yes, kind of yes, kind of yes, yes, yes. If I is that kind. See, this is our bullish flag pattern, which we can see in what time frame? In 4 hours time frame, we can see a bullish flag chart pattern right here. Okay, so this pattern will give us a breakout, that to above. Maybe the highest our goal we can touch is the all-time high of previous, or we can have for a long term. Okay, this will take time. It won't be a short term fun. It will take time to reach that point. It will take time. Our supply zone for 4 hours is right here. Okay, so this can be our target. Obviously it can cross above and create an all-time high as well, but a safe side target is our supply zone. From here maybe the market can come and take a fall, but on a 4 hour time frame a bullish flag pattern is visible. You want to see how bullish flag pattern looks like? Battery is running low. Okay. Bullish flag pattern. So this is how I don't want to watch anybody's video. Show me images. Images is see, this is how a bullish flag pattern looks like. A pole and a flag. More specific. Types of flag. This is a bullish flag, bullish wedge, bullish pennant, which we have seen a lot of time. But yeah, right now we are focusing on bullish flag. I want to see some chart in a chart pattern. Why I am not able to see in a chart pattern? These are very shit and old patterns. But kind of yes, you can see pole, support falling down, resistance falling down. That's what we can see. If I point it out by arrow, see support, resistance is falling down, so is a support. They both are falling down. This is our bullish flag chart pattern. We can confirm it if we can see any divergence, because divergence can help us to know if there is something opposite thing happening outside the market. Now till this point there is no diverging things exact. There are no divergence till this point. Okay, very slight, but I won't consider it as a diversion. Diversion has yet to be shown, but yes, this is a bullish flag pattern, and we have to wait for a breakout from this point. It will go and touch this supply, or it can go more high. Both situation is possible. You have seen when I spotted this BTC time in BTC, I have spotted the bullish flag chart pattern. It created a next new all-time high. So in XRP, a bullish flag pattern is about to be made, and same, I like I told you, I don't know why these bullish flag pattern or other flag patterns are made, but yes, first first movement is always by the buyer. This is a buyer's movement, a very huge big player movement. This is a big player candle. This, then retailers are coming in, chipping in a little by little, and after that again a big player is gonna come and shoot it up. Okay, so it's a bullish flag chart pattern which I see in a 4-hour time frame. We have to wait for a breakout. It gave an attempt to break out but couldn't sustain and fall down, and we know why. We exactly know why. Because of this big fair value gap of red side. If I stretch it out, you can clearly see this is the point where fair value gap was tapped in for the red side and the market fall. Okay, so what we can see in 4 hours. Let's go for 2 hours. 2 hours, more clear bullish flag pattern. We can see more clear. It is more clear right now. Okay, than before. We can see it much more clear. Whole things is a whole, everything is happening exactly. R1, S1, R2, S2, R3. This is R3. R4 will come, and maybe from here we can get breakout, or it can come and it can go like this as well. It depends when the big player wants to enter for XRP. That's all. It depends. Okay. Cool. Let's go for 1 hour.
In 1 hour, we can say attempt to break out, but couldn't sustain, falling down from their exact point. Close was exactly the trend line. Attempt was given. Attempt was given that we have to give. That attempt of breaking out was there. And I told you this. Sometimes it is just sentiment. Sentiment, because a lot of people, like same way, if I know this breakout is going to happen, I will start buying at very early point so that I can get a good profit. So sometimes these fake breakouts are caused by sentiment as well. The market is not ready to go, but the buyers are the one who thinks that, yeah, we are ready, let's go. The bullish flag pattern we can spot in XRP. Keep an eye on this bullish flag pattern, okay, and wait for a crossover upside. This supply zone is our that point where we can go for an entry, we can go for a situation, for a buy situation out there. Okay, make sure that you are having this trade and not losing, because I'm here for only 2 hours more. After that, it's depend on you people. If you are having a watch, you can have a profit. If you're not having a watch, or at least try to set some alert at this level, 3.3, 3.2, 3.33, 3.34, such kind of levels. Put an alert whenever the market goes in that point. It will notify you and you can have a entry point at that point. XRP done. Nothing else I can say for XRP. There are no waves as well working over here. Nothing else I can say about XRP. But I think XRP can jump up from this fair value gap. Let's see if we can see some reversal from this fair value gap. So we can go for short entry till this point. Short entry, not big. Short entry till that point in XRP. If it breaks this, then we won't enter. We will wait for the market to touch the trend line. Senior. Let's go for Solana. Solana's broadening wedge pattern is not done yet. It is still going on. Should have given breakout over here, but didn't give. Again went up, created the opening and trying to fall down. Same. I'll suggest the same level. This is the same level which you have to look for. If it goes beyond this, go for sell side. If not, then don't go for sell side. very irregular movement in it. So I I working fine, dropping very straight up down. Yeah, there is no SI. SI is not wrong. So Ethereum in our time frame, double top pattern is looking like. It is looking like a double top pattern. This is our neckline. From that neckline, we can go for a sell side. If it cross this situation, then the market might fall down. From a double top pattern. This is a double top pattern. Long term double top pattern. I'll show you double top pattern. See, first peak came down, second peak. This is a neckline. From there, the market starts falling. Same exact situation in here. First, we'll have a very good uptrend. As we can see in the Ethereum, we are having a very good uptrend from this point. Okay. After this uptrend, there will be two top neckline, breakout and sell. Simple. Very simple. Hmm. Hmm. Can we spot anything in the daytime frame? Because daytime frame analysis is better. Hmm. Two, three, five. In daytime frame. One, two, three, four, six, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe if I go to I can see it more clearly, possibly. 2, 3, 4, 5, A, B, C. No, Elliott wave theory is not for me. 1, 3, 4, 5, A, B, C. Yeah, in this scenario it forms a little 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A, B, and C is forming. After that, there will be change reversal, which is just suggesting that up can become a down. But there is a very huge fair value gap as well here down. And this is the neckline which we should focus on. See our neckline to enter. This is our neckline to enter for short sell, but there is a but in there. There is a huge fair value gap just below that. So any point, any chance of reversal is also there. Chance of reversal.
plus chance of breakout because of double bottom pattern, double top pattern, sorry, not bottom. This can happen, this from neckline. This is our neckline. But also the fair value gap which sits over here increases the question of what to do, what not to do. RSI is same, no difference in RSI, there is no divergence. What does smart money consumption is? Equal highs market escape. Equal highs and equal lows are meant to be destroyed and collect liquidity from it. One equal high we can see at this point at our neckline. So there are high chances that market can come down this point to grab the stop losses from the people. But at the same point, there is a fair value gap. But and if any big players limit order is placed over there, then we are our trade can go wrong with one fair value gap, which we can see over here. With one. This one fair value gap can be reason of the reversal. Double top pattern, neckline, plus equal lows. So many things at once. Let's wait. Such a huge fair value. The whole market is in that fair value. We can't enter for the buy or the sell. Buy will be unsure, sell will be unsure. First, one huge fair value gap. Second fair value gap is just below that. Okay, if you don't understand by what I'm actually doing, so you can just simply come over here, type the indicator name, that is fair value gap by Lux Algo, type in, and you will find out. Let me remove my drawing. See, big fair value gap, big fair value gap, small, small, small. The market is under that big fair value gap. Anytime possible, something can hit, something can be hit.
See, from our exact that fair value gap, market jumped up again. Market came down, tapped into the fair value gaps. It's the same situation. I don't want any Ethereum to happen. It will give us a breakout to grab this liquidity from this equal lows and equal highs. There are two. Above is equal highs and below is equal lows. But after that, I don't want the fair value gap. We enter for short sale and fair value gap will tap in and we make the market jump up. That is an exact thing which I don't want. Let's see. There is no pattern. No, no, not a single pattern forming in Solana. Official term. No official.
Till the time we get a breakout or movement, let's play. Okay. We are close to see breakout from this point. Let's I don't have emotes like I have in my real account. I'll try to log in my real account. Side by side, we have to check if we are having a breakout from this point. Okay, this is that neckline from where we can have a possible breakout. Got it? This princess or the princess. Let's say good luck to KB. Please. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go. Bullseye.
Not distracted. Distraction. He knows you're feeling such a lucky thing that he won the match or something like that. Who knows? Not this. Let's go see what this. Yes, obviously he's gonna carry cards and carry twins. Trappies are very underrated cards. Very, very underrated cards. Our market is still a little bullish when it has been. A little, very little. Emotes are to tease him. Tease him. Emotes are to tease him.
Let's go.
Okay.
Second game, easy win. Easy, not that hard. Very easy win.
Let's go. Seven in 10 fund manager. Now 4 C's. Greedy. Let's go pink. Sorry, purple. Anything which has purple, anything purple in it, we'll go by that. So let's go by this. Little purple, they both have like this. This is like purple. And purple. Red is fine. This. Actually, I expected more than I Phoenix in the back.
Let's go. Can he win? Can he win? I don't think so. Winning for him, he doesn't even, I don't think he comes in the thing of I win today. I will excited. Comes to lose. If it was a winner's take all, I would have taken everything of it. House and those. But we are going to show. Double witch. Let's play double witch. Goblin gang. Gang. Just gangs. No single entities. Gang. Only gangs. Single shot. Let's carry a cheap. Okay, cheap. All cheap only. Useless and 3 2 2 2. I'll take law 4 4. Everyone is 4, so it's fine. I'll take again. Useless stuffs I'm taking. Fireball is not useless, but fireball please can come handy. This everything small, everything small. 3 is the most smallest. 3. So I have nothing in my hand. Still, I have nothing. Fire spirit. We'll try the same kind of deck. Same kind of deck. I appreciate the same kind of deck. Everything four. Let's see if we can get everything four. Everything four elixir. Every elixir getting four elixir. Close to four or four. Even. Let's go for even. Two or four. Two or four. Two or four. Two or four. 333. Why? 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 Let's go. Cannot take. I can take my one tower and I can tell him to go for it. I should not be doing this, but just It's too much. He's doing so much so much doing so Dude, one game I did. One game I did. Triple draft. Wizard after so long time. Wizard after so long time. Maybe we are receiving. Penalty for sell side. I take that I want to keep it as half over here. That's it. Because I'm afraid of fair value. See, it didn't even go the cross, so I entered a little early. It is going back again. I thought it was going back.
Magic fireball.
See, this is why you should not enter until unless you start crossing. I think I tried to touch that line and I thought it's going to give a crossover. Never mind.
Let's go. Zaindain. Kurbish. This Kurbish.
Showtime!
No more defense left. This one's bad. Wow. The driver will be back.
Real estate Ali, hog rider. Ali is a hog rider. Last time
Magic iron.
just let go. Two side. I don't have anything to drop on two side. Don't stack up. Don't stack up.
disappears.
So much damage actually. Last game, guys. Last game. Last game.
Showtime!
Headshot. Mistake I didn't wait for the crossover. I should have waited for the crossover, but I feel the market may can go down because of the double top pattern. Somehow, not in 1 hour, not in 2 hour, not in 3 hour, maybe in the evening time, maybe in the night, the market might fall. So thank you so much for today. Join this live stream, being a part of this live stream. Do not forget to download Zbit. Downloading Zbit is the topmost priority for all of you people, and that too from that specific link. Okay. So bye bye everybody. Thank you so much for being part of this live.